we see each other now. Okay, class, let's take a look now. Okay, the condensed, we already finished the introduction. It's about the learning attitude. The second is the benefit of meditation. We know it through watching a video clip. And then about the conditions. So the condition, we will see that it's about the repentance and the self-eradication of major offenses. Okay, you may use it if your friend may need it. Then it's the adequacy of the requisites, meaning to say that it's the clothes and the right livelihood is about your career. Okay, then if you talk about a long-term meditation, there must be a leisure and quiet place, and you have to stop outer costs and the businesses and close to the kayana mitata. After the external cause, we go to the internal factor, meaning to say that you have to abandon your greedy, hatred, sloth and torpor, worry and restlessness, and the doubt. Then we go to the practice. Practice basically for this course, okay, we are major in Samatha, which we use the Anapanasati. Okay, but for advanced meditation, we will have a broader view for the meditation. The coming up in Mandarin, we will have an advanced meditation class. It is we were going to introduce you 40 methods. But here you will need to know one method only. It's specific in one method and no one method only. Okay, but in the future class in Saturday in Mandarin, we will have an advanced with 40 method. All right. So we need to say that because our temple closed, basically people they will come in Friday. They will learn the mantra chanting, they will learn the qigong, they will learn chanting the Buddha name, and then they will learn the anapanasati, and also learn a lot of energy exercise. So meaning to say that after graduations, they got so many things, have a good foundation, then you can choose where you want to go further. So remember, the course, okay, for those who are very, very busy, like maybe Junjie, or you're still very young, maybe you can end it in the class. But anyway, Junjie wants to try to further the Buddhism study. Okay. Basically, this is provide you a very quite comprehensive ground and the fundamental. Then later on, then you can further progress in other Buddhism study class. Okay, and then you also can do with the different method of the meditation. So I provide you all this, so you can go many places. Okay, because you already got some fundamental already. Okay, all right. Then next, we'll talk about the Samatha. So Samatha, remember, we've got 5 steps. I told you already, all the steps. Basically, most of you are still in the beginning with the first step, counting breath and long and short breath. Okay, and maybe for some people or your friend, they meditate, the nimitta appeared. Since you understand the significance behind the nimitta, so you can pacify them. People will get scared, meditate. Oh, they see something, they will get scared. So you have to know it. All right. Then after this, we'll go through the Vipassana. Okay, basically Vipassana, I just introduce you to terminology only. Okay, you will study it during the Abhidhamma lesson. Abhidhamma lesson will be taught in Sunday, just after finish the way to Buddhahood. Way to Buddhahood. The intake number 4. Once they finish, they will further to the Abhidhamma class. Okay, so meaning to say there will be a quite detailed explanation for the Vipassana. Okay, as I mentioned, as we learn in the theory. Okay, then it's a meditate in the daily life. Meditation in the daily life, you can really further progress only in retreat. Because in retreat, you can, eat slowly, you can walk slowly, everything you can try in the detail. So meditate in the daily life. I don't think your house is suitable, except maybe, the house you're alone. If you got kids, and then you got so many things, it's quite hard for you to meditate in your house with a slow lifestyle. It's quite hard for you. Then besides that, okay, now today we go to the development of favorable consciousness. Okay, Yeah, okay. Junjie, can you please read it out?
Six, development of favorable consciousness. A, bodily favorable consciousness. When the meditator is successful in Samatha and Vipassana, he experiences the purity of body and mind. At that moment, there are some favorable consciousness developed bodily, such as dana, sila, filial piety, and salutable offering to the triple gem. B, mentally favorable consciousness. Favorable consciousness by observation of breath. When meditator is skillful in samatha and vipassana, he managed to quiet the mind and gradually make it forward to upachara samadhi, and resulting in the feeling of disappearance of body and mind. After two sitting or sit for a month, inner movement and the energy incur during samadhi. There are totally 8 types of sensation, which is pain, itchy, cold, warm, light, heavy, coarse, smooth, which bring joy, peace, and it is namely as development of favorable consciousness. There is another phenomenon that by observing the long and short breath, the entire pause throughout the meditator's body open up and show its emptiness. The meditator watches 36 parts of body by mind as if witnessing a variety of grain after opening the warehouse, which is accompanied by feeling of joy, surprise, and peace.
Oh,
The
okay. Thank you so much. All right. Class, can you please copy down the remark in red? Okay, before the explanation, please.
sensation, which is pain,
Please raise hand by Zoom after finish copying. Well, Sharon, you can copy so fast. Sharon, you use the handwriting, right? So you can copy so soon. Wow, so fast.
Yes, yes.
Yes, your handwriting should be very beautiful. Because
Oh,
you are
no.
the Cambridge time. Basically, Cambridge time people, they can write very good English handwriting. Right? I think so. Yuki, I think you are using camera, right? You don't copyright. On the mic. On the mic. You can do mic test.
Oh, now I type it in. Oh, easier.
Oh, very efficient. Wow, so very soon. Okay. What a wasteful if you do act as a secretary. See, you type so fast.
Yeah, last time you can learn how to do typing.
You do logistic. You should do secretary. Just type. So soon. Okay, class. Let's take a look. What does it mean? A bodily favorable consciousness. Okay, class. Oh, okay. Not everybody finish. Sorry. Like. Okay, class, the meaning of the body favorable consciousness, meaning to say that once you meditate, okay, especially you can do a very good meditation. Okay, you can put down your hand, class, thank you. Okay, once you meditate very well, okay, there might be some, what we call it as a favorable consciousness arises. Okay, it happened like that, class, but must be for those who meditate very well. Number one, uh, okay, number one is about the upachara samadhi. If you achieve upachara samadhi, meaning to say that you are quite near to the first jhana, you will experience the disappearance of the body. The whole body will disappear. Okay, people might get scared, especially for the first time, and we are quite used our body, we exist, right? Suddenly it disappeared. So anyway, we let you know now. Okay, and of course, basically, if you it's good you follow a teacher, then you happen you can talk to somebody, sometimes you want to share to somebody, yeah, Junji, you won't share with your kid, right? It's impossible what this thing, you must have got somebody to share. So this is why sometimes group sitting is important. Most of you appear in the group sitting. If you don't want to talk to me, you can talk to Sharon and say, hey, I experienced something, something like that. So sometimes you need and need people to pacify you also. If you feel, if you get shocked. Then besides this, I mean, for certain people, they will experience 8 types of the sensation. Meaning to say itchiness, okay, a cold, or hot, coarse, smooth, or whatever. Well, there's a totally 8 of a sensation. You will experience all. And the sensation is not in surface only. For example, the itchy, it can go to your interior organ, Wow, you feel itchy, maybe in your lung, in your liver, but you don't know how to scratch it. So you no need to scratch, you just do nothing only, just endure. What does that happen? I mean, it shows a change of your body. Why? Because now we are in the sensual realm, you see. Our mental used to be restless, and used to, with the greedy, but suddenly the mind appeared tranquility, and also with the nimitta shining. Your physical body have to change to adapt it. So the egg sensation is the process of the changing. Especially if your body able to trigger the energy, it can be getting stronger. So for meditation, basically, whatever you see, whatever you feel, it's so simple, just ignore it only. So sometimes very disappointed when you go to talk to somebody, you say, wow, I experienced so many things, but your teacher said, ignore it. Okay, you feel really disappointed, because you want, but sometimes you need people recognition, right? Just people say, oh, good, then you feel enough already. So always remember, for meditation, especially samatha, what you need to do is just ignore it only. But you have to get the map. So once you ignore, it will further progress. Then the ignore, then you will feel secure. People used to feel fear for being, for uncertainty. We used to feel fear for uncertainty. So once you're certain, what step by step, everything, so you feel secure. Then you can ignore it, all these things. But what you, what's the question? What's the problem is sometimes what you experience, you don't know, is this exactly what the text mean? I don't know whether is this right or not, because you haven't been there before. Like you haven't been in London before. In London, they got one very big bell, right? Okay. Then, well, they got so many bells throughout the world, you see. You don't know whether it's just a really London bell or not. We call it 伦敦大笨钟. Stupid bell, we call it in Mandarin. We call it a stupid bell, it doesn't really mean stupid, it's a very big the bell. So that's the bell there. So you need the map for you to guide you. Okay. Then okay. So this is what the meaning here. They got one phenomenon. And then besides, I forget to mention to you. If you can really meditate very well, there will be some exchange of a character. Maybe previously you are stingy. Now you prefer do the dana. Okay. Maybe previously you are not that filial piety. Now you become very filial piety. And then also you can always treat people better, compare previously, you see. So people basically, they will comment, 你係咪轉死性定係投過胎啊? You say, no, because I meditate. Yeah, the character will change. Meaning to say, because why? During the meditation, all your favorable consciousness will be triggered up. So it happened like that. Then besides, let's take a look. It's about and for certain people, they will see something, okay, we call it also favorable consciousnness, but not everybody will see it, just certain people will see it only. So we are going to see is this. You're going to see this class. All the interior organ will manifest during the meditation. All will manifest. See, this is one of the favorable consciousness, not for everybody. So don't be scary. So it will appear and then it will disappear again. Okay. Even though you don't practice aksuba or meditation for 32 parts of the body, but for anapanasati, somehow it will appear in somebody. So it will just appear in your mind. So what to do? What to do? Leaping? You should go and count it or what? Leaping? What to do? It will appear again. Ignore it. Yeah. The answer is so disappointing, you see. You need some people recognition, right? Yeah, just ignore it only. Just go back to your breath, because that is the effect. The cause is in your breath. Okay. If you leave your breath immediate, it will disappear. It will disappear. You get what I mean? Why we always say ignore that lah? You always focus on your breath, because once you focus on your breath, your samadhi is getting built up. Once the samadhi getting built up, then a lot of things will happen. That is the merit from the samadhi. But if let's say you go, the cause is here, the effect is the other things. You see, if you go to observe the effect, then you ignore the cause, so then it will disappear. But if you just keep on observe the breath, I mean the manifestation is getting more and more exciting, and more things will appear. Like nimitta, you're getting stronger, or the joy you're getting stronger. Because why? Because you always keep on focus on your breath, and you let your samadhi solid. Okay. So I think most of you get the answer already. Okay. For example, if let's say you meditate, suddenly Guan Yin appeared. So Guan Yin said, Mr. Teo, come. What will you do, Mr. Teo? If the Guan Yin appeared, Mr. Teo, what will you do? If the Guan Yin appeared and said, come, Mr. Teo, then what will you do?
I think ignore it.
Ignore it. No, you should treat him. You should invite her for a cup of coffee. Yeah, that's true. Just ignore it. Okay. If you meditate, suddenly you see the light appear. Wow, you feel very joy. So what to do? Wagi, what to do? On the mic.
Just ignore it.
That's true. Okay, don't go. If the star, don't go to count the star. See how many stars there. No. Just ignore it. Okay, because all manifested by your mind. Our mind can do anything. Especially the stronger your samadhi, what you want to see, you can appear for you by. It will appear to you, and all created by yourself, but you don't realize it. Sometimes some people during interview, they argue with the teacher. They say, no, I didn't create. Actually, they create, but they don't feel that, our mind is so powerful, the stronger is it. So this is reason why before you go, if you have talent in meditation, there must be a teacher, or you must have a dharma guide you, or it will be very dangerous, you see. You get what I mean? You get what I mean? But I think here I don't need to worry much, because most of you don't meditate frequently, so quite hard to experience the thing. Am I right? Because no chance to experience all this, because not very hardworking. So no need to worry all this.
Sifu, you know us,
Oh, no, no. Everybody's like that here. Here. Every batch is like that, the same only. I know that. Okay, then next, want to go to C. Then we distinguish the real and the false. So it's just concentrate the breath. Now we go to the cure sickness. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Let's see. Okay. Yoki, can you please write it out? Cure sickness.
Okay. Cure sickness. We may cure our sickness by knowing the cause of it. There is a variety of ways for curing by Samatha and Vipassana, which includes somebody suggests that concentrate the part of sickness. Why? The mind is the king for the resulter. Wherever the king goes, the thieves will dismiss themselves. Others suggest that 1 inch from navel, namely Udana or Tantian, recovery by paying attention there. Other suggestion is no matter walk or sleep, pay attention to the foot. Why? The discoordination of 4 elements cause mind upwardly agitated, and the 4 element goes in nature once mind goes downward. Others suggest that detachment towards sickness by knowing its emptiness. Our imagination activates the 4 elements. Sickness goes when mind stops. Others suggest use imagination. Imagine fire flare up. Once you feel cold, can heal the sickness.
Okay, thank you so much. Please highlight the point. Please raise hand by Zoom if you finish. Okay. Okay, class, there's a few ways for curing sickness by using meditation. Okay, okay, yeah, you can put out your hand. Thank you so much. Okay, class, there's a few methods you can use. Basically, we use the methods. If let's say, maybe you're time waiting for the ambulance, or maybe if you travel to the isolated place, maybe in Tibetan or what, you can't, the medical facility is not accessible. So the only thing you can do, just you have to wait. All right. So what to do? There's a few ways. Number one, if let's say but the particular part of the body feel pain, you just observe it. Okay, you just observe it. Okay. For example, if let's say, okay, your shoulder is very pain, so you just observe the pain at the shoulder. All right. So the more you observe, then the pain is not that strong. Because if let's say compare, you just try to scream and struggle, it can be worse, you see. Not really. Sometimes screaming can help you to release the pain, the pain. Because during the pain, they will create a lot of energy. You see why? Because you see, after the pain, after the scream, you feel very tired, right? Why? Because you release all the excessive energy. So I mean, one way is screaming, but after you scream, tired, but still no doctor come, still no medical assistant. What can you do? So you can pay attention at that part. So that is the way lah. So number one. Then second, you can observe your 丹田. Okay, why? Where is the 丹田? This is where the 丹田 is. Class, take a look. This is the 丹田, the area of the 丹田. Let me show you. Yeah, see, class, the 丹田 is in the inner part of the body. It's about 3 inches below your navi. Please try to put down 3 navi under your navi, 3 inches, and then try to concentrate on it, whether you can feel the heaty there or not. If you feel the hot, that is the 丹田. Okay, well, it is not on the surface of the body, it's the inner part of the body. Please try now. Close your eye, pay attention. If you feel the hot, you can raise your hand. Okay, one people, correct. Yeah, Mr. Teo, do you get a 丹田 already or not? Do you feel your 丹田? The heat of 丹田? You can raise up your hand. I know. So 2 of you got ready lah. Okay. Okay, never mind. Yeah, just okay. Okay. Okay, class. Basically, if you cannot find, lying down is the best position to find the 丹田. Okay, so you can try to find it. Especially if you travel to the cold country. It's very cold. Our 丹田, if you're able to detect the heat, the heatiness in our 丹田, you just pay attention at the 丹田. It can heal you. See, I remember about 10 years ago, I traveled to Tibetan somewhere there. I followed the broadcast company, all right, and I encounter we call it 高山症. There will be some disease once you travel the high at altitude.
Yes.
Right. Yeah, I experienced that. You know, right? I vomit about 8 times. Within 1 day. Or I think if I vomit number 9, I'm going to die already. Wow, high altitude sickness. I'm not ready for that. I don't really know. I'm ignorant of it. See, then finally we reached the hotel. You see, in the middle of the night. All right. So immediately I go to the hotel. I just cover the blanket. So I pay attention to my 丹田. I feel the heaty there. Then I fall to sleep. So next day I wake up. I feel everything is fine. So meaning to say that by concentrating at the 丹田, you can get the warm. Okay. First, second, you will recover yourself. So you have to try to pick up the skills. It might be useful to you. So tonight homework. So you try to lie down and find out the 丹田. It is in the inner part. So 3 inches below the navi. Just go inside. Go inside of the body. Then you'll feel there's one like a fire. One fire ball there. Very hot. If you got it, you can meditate on it. Basically, yoga and Taoism, they are meditating on this because their method is quite different. They are not doing anapanasati. Okay. So here are the difference. But we use it as for healing purpose. Then next, let's take a look. So class, take a look. You see, it's in the inner part of the body, right? It's not at the, it's not on the surface. It's in the inner part of the body. Okay. Then next, let's take a look. Besides, you also can pay attention at your foot. Remember, we try the standing meditation. We just pay attention at the foot. Why? Because sometimes the sickness is due to irritation of your mind, or once the mind agitated, the blood also flow up. So if you pay attention at your foot, meaning to say that all the the water will flow down to the foot, then you will feel calm down. So that is other method. Actually, this is more on a Chinese medication, Chinese meridian way. Basically, how does the Chinese medicine come from? Actually, it's come from Taoism. Taoism meditation, they integrate and incorporate with the meridian and the dantian together in the meditation. Then later on, the Chinese medicine, they branch out from it. So they use the meridian to work together with the acupuncture. So they become other school already. But originally, actually, they are same only. Okay. Is there anybody quite believe the Chinese medicine way, maybe acupuncture or what? You have faith over this? Yoki, wagi, okay. Yeah, all believe because you all Chinese, right? But if you are ABC, American-born Chinese, they might not believe because this is a Chinese culture. Even you are banana, but just somehow you feel this is quite close to you. Am I right? You feel close because you are Chinese, even though you don't speak Chinese as good as us, but you can feel somehow it is your culture. Okay. Very good. Then, all right. So after about the healing, we understand already. There's one more way is imagine fire. If you feel cold, class. This is about the 4-element meditation. You have to learn during the retreat. In order to discover the fire within the cold, I think it's not that easy. You need a retreat for training. Okay, so you join. So next time, if you see some teacher that teach 4-element meditation, you can try it. 4 elements meaning to say 地水火风 earth, okay, 地水 earth water,
earth, water,
fire, okay,
fire.
wind, okay.
Wind. Okay.
Yeah. 4 elements meditation. That you will learn how to observe the 4 elements throughout your body. Okay. Then lastly, it's about this. It's a fruit attainment, you see. Fruit attainment is a purification by knowledge and path, which practice knowledge of the 4 supramundane path. Okay, this is our final goal. Class, if you're able to experience the 4 supramundane path, 4 supramundane path, you're able to experience this, meaning to say that you won't experience any next life anymore. Especially the fourth one is arahantship. Then no more reincarnation. So that is the long-term plan for the Buddhists. So I think maybe for Mr. Teo, for those who are who have retired, I think you should go deep into that. You should go further to this. Okay, class, let's take a look. So this is what you see is a purification by knowledge of and path. Can you tell me? I think you memorized something before, right? Purification by what? Purification by what? Purification by view. Purification by overcoming the doubt. Where is it? Do you remember? Check the notes. How could you forget? Check the notes. Where is it? Where is it? Which part? Try to remember. You try to memorize it, right? Vipassana. Go to 5 for the Vipassana.
Yes, under Vipassana. Purification.
Vipassana. Okay, so in Vipassana, they got how many purification there? How many?
4 to 5.
4, right? Okay, 4, right? All right. Okay. So class, okay. So this is the 4 purification. Class, let's take a look. You see, there's a 4, right? Okay. Class, have a check. You see the purification of will, correct? Then purification overcoming doubt, it is correct. Okay, and then the last one, this will be the purification by knowledge.
Knowledge and wisdom.
Can you just copy down?
Vision of the way.
Yeah, just after the vision of the way, and copy down the knowledge and mission. Can you just copy down one more?
Or number 7.
5.
5.
You get 5 in the first place. Okay, so just copy down this. This is more complete. Okay, so once you copy that, okay, finish copy. All right. I mean, from the notes, we begin from purification but of will, right? But before the will, there will be the purification of the mind. All right. Class, have we ever have we ever studied the purification of mind or not? Yes. Do we study purification of mind before or not? Class, yes, please vote. No is 2. Yes or no?
Not sure.
Oh, the whole course is about purification of mind. Yes, you see, you study but you don't know, you don't realize that. Okay, because all its meditation is about purification of mind, right? Okay, then you see, class, so you have to write down the purification of mind just in front of the purification of view, all right? Then in front of the purification of mind, they got one more thing, is the purification of the virtue. So class, do we study the purification of virtue? Yes or no? Yes or no? Purification of virtue. Yeah. Remember 5 precepts we discussed quite deeply in many cases, right? Yeah. Okay. So meaning to say that basically now the whole map appeared already. People used to come just for relax, stress reduction. That is that is a side effect of me. So, but the most precious and valuable is the whole map, the 7 disciplines. You will study only in Abhidhamma. Okay. So class, we finished the class already. Congratulations. Now is the time for exercise. Do you print out the exercise so you can do it now already? Open book test. Okay. Do you all get it? The question. Okay. Who don't get? Put up your hand. The questions. You all get now, right?
Okay. What do we do?
No, we don't. I don't get a question.
I sent it again to you. I sent it already. You see, they all get already. So for those who get the question, you can do open book test now. Who have done the test? Anyone? No. Okay. So do it now. Okay. You have done. Okay. So I will send you the answer and let you check by yourself. Okay, Yoki. Yeah. Okay. Never mind. Mr. Teo, you download now and do it now. Do it now. Check the message. You see. You cannot follow already. You see. I send you again.